Alrighty, welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back, everybody. Back from vacation. We had a great vacation. Amazing, awesome family vacation. It was a lot of fun. We went to Tennessee, went to Dollywood. It was a fun time. The videos on YouTube have not seen any gap or anything, but on Twitch it's been 2 weeks since we've played. So I might be a bit rusty, but I did look back. I mean, the thing with Xenogears is, like, at this point we're on rails so much that, like, you can't really get lost anymore. But I know that, like, we were basically where we're at right now is we got sent to where the last relic is. And this is apparently the ruins of the very first civilization from 10,000 years ago. I'm wondering if this is the same cave from the beginning of the game. Because it also said we're going to meet an old friend. So I wonder if we're going to meet the guy from the very beginning of the game. I guess we'll see. Also, today is my wife and I's 10-year wedding anniversary. I don't remember if we shopped at this guy. 10 years. We're gonna celebrate it tomorrow, but today is officially the 10-year anniversary. Very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff. My wife is my biggest fan. She believed in me doing this as a living from the very start. Believed in me more than I believed in myself. She's the greatest woman on planet Earth. Is that a new sword? Oh, he already has it. Wonder Whip. Dude, I'm like, I have so much money, I feel like I should just buy everything. But then again, I don't think any of this is any good. How's it going, Fultz? Thanks for being here. I feel like we're still, like, maxed out on everything. Like, unfortunately, it feels like there's really no point to any of this anymore. There hasn't been anything new to buy in, like, a very long time. I can buy new fuel for you. Everybody got their like super gear. And the super gears just came with, like, the best armor. Or the best everything. And so the whole, like, all the mechanics we've been kind of taught up to this point kind of went out the window. Now, Billy got his new gear, but it's actually not. Actually needed a new engine and new armor. So I guess there's that. Should I even level up these other ones? I don't know how much I'm going to be forced to use these people anymore. At this point, I can kind of just use whoever I want because the story just flips through. Like, normally you would get to like Bart's part and then you'd have to use Bart, but the story is just flying through everyone's stories, you know? So I don't even know if I need to worry about that anymore. Let's see what happens. This does look like that cave from the start. We got Elephant the Elephant. And then this happened. Well, these guys are tough at least. Pretty much, like, I was able to buy a few things, but for the most part, the Omni Gears just come with the best stuff. And it's been a while since the shops have had anything better than what they already had. Also, can we just talk about Satan and how ridiculous he is? For like the 900th time. Dude's just kind of wild. Wondering if I should look at... Because he still has the Death Blower. Do I really... Do I want the Death Blower? It's good, but taking up an entire inventory slot. I don't know. Guess it depends on what I fight, whether or not I can have like some accessory that's gonna help nullify whatever the boss is doing. Yeah, this is just a waste of time. Like, why is this even here? This is definitely one thing that I dislike a lot. Like, I like the idea of showing off how strong our gears are, but at this point in the game, I think we all know how strong gears are. I don't really need to sit here and stomp all these frogs. It's just a waste of everyone's time. Just have areas with gear battles and areas with regular battles. The only thing I could see is like if you wanna practice your death blows, or you wanna like learn new death blows, then I suppose you could go into every battle out of your gear, and then if it ends up being the elephants, then you can just jump into your gear. If it's the frogs, then you can fight them normally. So I guess that kind of makes sense. So you do want at least some way to level up your death blows if you're like stuck. But you know, that wouldn't be a problem if the whole game wasn't on rails. If we could just get to the world map and explore, then that wouldn't be a problem anyways. Play like the Croc games at some point. This guy's about to feel good. I was gonna say that's gonna do some insane damage. The only Croc game I ever had was a Game Boy Croc game, and I've heard that the PlayStation Croc games are really good. So supposed to move this rock. So I want to try them out someday. I think I missed out on the Croc because the Game Boy game was not good. Supposedly there were supposed to be Yoshi games, but Nintendo said no, so they made Croc. What is it with Nintendo, like, hating Yoshi? Ever notice that? Like, Yoshi got Yoshi's Island, which is really a Baby Mario game more than a Yoshi game. Well, maybe not more than, but, you know, Baby Mario's still there. And it got Yoshi's Story, which I liked growing up. But then that's kind of it. He didn't even get to... What is going on? I can't move it anymore. Maybe I should move it the other direction. Even get to be in the Mario movie. Except for like 5 seconds. Yo, live stream. Good to see you, man. Hope you had a great week this week. Then you got Yoshi's Woolly World. What was the other one? Yoshi's Woolly World and something else. I'm great. Today is my 10-year anniversary. But the wife is busy today and I'm working today, obviously, so we're gonna celebrate it tomorrow. But yeah. Exciting stuff. The big 1-0. Must mean we're old. It's got, if we've been married for 10 years, then we're at least like 60 years old. Like, we're definitely dead in a year or two. That just makes me feel really old. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Live stream, thank you for the 100 gifted subs in the chat. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. See what love does? Makes us old. Thank you, man. And yeah, thank you for 5 gifted subs. Thank you. You guys are too kind. But thank you so much. Could not do this without you guys. I say it all the time, but it truly is the case. I could not do series like Let's Play Xenogears without just the insane amount of support you guys give. Thank you so much. Aim your sights higher. Hmm? Looks like there's writing carved on the walls. The truth is back there. The unseen is true too. Okay, but how do I read the walls? Writing on the wall. The center stone will be your foothold. What the? Check the back of the stone pillars. Okay. I gotta say, with how much they've, like, had to skip ahead with the story and everything, they still did take the time to, like, make us do some puzzles, which is nice. I'm glad that the gameplay is still at least mixed up somewhat. You know? Could have literally just been on rails, story boss, story boss, story boss for the rest of the game, but at least they had some time to give us something else. Yeah, I got my wife a couple things. We didn't want to go, like, crazy for our anniversary because we just went on vacation. Vacation was kind of also our anniversary gift to ourselves, so higher than the center pillar. But I did get her a couple things. 4 steps south, 10 steps west. Seems like I have to just stand in certain spots to get the rocks to fall. I accidentally reset it. There's one here. Thought. Oh. Thank you, Soup. Oh yeah, there's one for... Wait, what? I got one to fall before by checking the back of this pillar. The unseen is true too. Problem is, I don't really know which stone this is. Alright. Let's try to do this smartly. Aim your sights higher. Aim your sights higher. The truth is back there. The unseen is true too. And then there's... the center stone will be your foothold. Makes it sound like I need to, like... Okay, so that time this one worked? What the heck? Check the back of the stone pillars. Which is what that one does. So I think the one I'm missing is this one, which is probably like this. Yep. That is really tricky because if you move this stone, then like you can't do it. Yeah, you gotta reset the room if you put the two stones in the holes. That's such a video game thing. Like, why would putting those three stones in those three holes move those two pillars? And why would that even be a good thing to anyone other than us, who are in our gears and can make exactly this jump? Like, you would think it would make like a bridge. Thank you guys again for the crazy support this morning. Seriously, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. My turn. I guess thank you for the memes also. I guess. What is that? Ice or poison? What is this? Can't even go on it. Oh, okay. What is happening? I don't know, let's waste some time stepping on frogs. After our conversation last night, I'm going to work on my memes addiction and reduce the memes. I wish you luck. Very hard habit to kick. I know. Also, if you weren't here last night, everybody give a stern congratulations to Mushroom. Mushroom is the second person on our stream to get the VIP badge. And then he immediately lost it because you can't be a VIP and a mod at the same time. So he was VIP for like 4 seconds. So congrats to Mushroom. May his VIP badge forever live in peace. Or rest in peace or something. It couldn't have happened to a better guy. Well, see, the VIP badge basically means nothing. It just means whatever it is you want it to mean. So I decided it would be for people that like went above and beyond to like go the extra mile to help out the stream. So like the first person to get the VIP badge was Mav because he designed a bunch of the stuff, like the widgets and stuff we use for the stream. And then but what I didn't realize is that you can't be a mod and a VIP at the same time. And most of the time, if someone's willing to go above and beyond to help the stream out, they're probably a mod. So, doesn't really work. So I tried to give Mushroom VIP and it took away his mod, and I was like, well, I guess never mind. Rose Tavern, it just has some defense. Dude, I was ready to have like a whole ceremony. I was excited for it, and then I had to immediately take it away. Fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit, for if you keep moving forward, the path you will find. Eh. I should do marble races for VIP. See, I feel like VIP already means nothing, but then on top of that, if you just give it away randomly, it means even less. What is this? Is this like a picture? Is that some kind of like spider robot with fangs? Zucking the life out of 2 people that are running away? Is that what that is? Fear not for the darkness of the pit, for as long as you keep moving forward, you'll find your way. And I immediately fall. I even recited the ancient texts. How could you do this to me? Fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit, for if you keep moving forward, the path you will find. What are they yapping about? There is a secret in the 3rd hole from the door. The 3rd hole. Is that the 1st or the 2nd? For as I walk beyond the darkness of the walls of the pit, I realize to myself that I'm actually not fit for this life that I'm living. How is that not the 3rd hole? Living in a Xenogears paradise. For some reason, I could move even though I was falling. So I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. Been spending most my life in the middle of an Ave paradise. Aha! Okay, so that was like weird because I feel like the other holes it didn't let me move. But that one it let me move. Huh? Now what? Now we're dead. Yikes, the ceiling, it's falling. And we fell. And we're dead. And game over. They sure had a lot of interesting technology 10,000 years ago. Been gearing all my life. I live in a Xeno paradise. So you're telling me I can't just jump over there? What? Again? Show some courage and stand your ground. Oh. How did Faye not notice the giant hole when he looked up? It's not helping the whole Faye is dumb argument. Alrighty. Looks like there is a switch on the floor. It's a button with 7 marks on it. What? Wait, I can only press these once? It's a button with 3 marks on it. I feel like Dee Dee in Dexter's Laboratory. Just running around pressing everything. This can't be good. Oh, you have to interact with it, like, at the very front of it for some reason. Now what? What am I doing? Should I go back to that other room now that the water's lower? And what do the other buttons do? water is not lower. Remember when we fought our gears at the bottom of the ocean? Yeah, but this is shiny water. Everybody knows that gears are weak against shiny water. Classic Pokemon weakness. At least there's no fights in here. Very much appreciate that. Hey, the water moved. Alright, how full can we make the water? Nothing happened. There's a button with 3 marks on it. 3 marks and 7 marks. What could that mean? Buttons on both sides control the water level. Yeah, I figured that much out. Not too little or too much. Find a happy medium to succeed in life. Wow, seriously? I wonder if the idea is like... the buttons control how much these affect the levels. But like... what? What is the goal here? Okay, there we go. So by hitting the left button, this is now draining at a slower rate. But what is the goal? A happy medium? Is that me? That looks like half. Looks like half to me. That's like exactly half the door. What's supposed to happen when I get this right? am I supposed to do? That fill up so high. I would imagine that it's gonna tell me when I get it. Because there's nowhere else to go, like, you know what I mean? And if I walk out, I think it resets. If I walk out and walk back in, I think it resets. So I think I am supposed to, like, get this before leaving. But I have no idea what my goal is here. Not too little or too much. Find a happy medium to succeed in life. Also, why is that quotation, like, so far to the right? Oh, the water is full at 10. Okay. But how do I know? It's basically like one of those puzzles where you got to get all three of the cylinders to have the same height, kind of thing. Or like, this is filling it up by like 4, and this is lowering it by 3, and I need to get it to 5. But the buttons feel really random. Like, this one just makes the... This one makes this button fill or drain at a different rate, and this one makes the one fill at a different rate. But I don't know what that rate is. I'm just guessing. How is that not the middle? I feel like I've hit every spot that I could hit on this water level. Okay. Okay, so this is currently lowering by 3. And this is filling by 3, I think. Yes. Okay, so I have both of them filling and lowering by 3. So what sucks is I don't know if empty is 0 or 1. Oh god. That like... What was that? I don't understand. I only hit the right button. Why is the left button filling by so much? Oh, I understand now. Okay, I got it. I get it. I'm completely understanding now. I got it. Okay. So, uh... okay, that's easy. You go... Fill it up. Set it to 3. Go down 3 times. Set it to 7. Go up once. Set it to 3. Go down once. Easy move. You just have to realize that the buttons affect both. Because I was like, how do I gonna figure this out if I don't know what the buttons, but the 7 Mark 1 makes them both fill and lower by 7, and the 3 1 makes them both fill and lower by 3. We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues. Because we're really smart. Beastly robe. Is that for... Is that for you? Whoa. Honestly, I kind of like the angelic robe better. Yeah, so what is this outage? I don't usually check the news in the morning, but I was on my phone and I meant to switch to weather, and I tapped incorrectly and it flipped over to news instead of weather. And I saw it said like Google Cloud, or was it Microsoft? Oh, it's Microsoft. Global outage chaos, Microsoft Cloud glitch cripples services worldwide. What is this? It's Cloudfire. Wow, that's crazy. CrowdStrike? What even is that? don't even know what CrowdStrike is. Basically Y2K. Finally, I've been waiting for that. Been waiting for that for 24 years. I don't think I have a single thing that operates under Microsoft Cloud. Everything I do is Google stuff. And I think my wife's work is the same way. I think they're all Google stuff. Well, yeah, but I'm not... I mean, unless my computer updates, it's not... Yeah, I am. In fact, I updated last night. But my computer's working fine. This is where the stream immediately cuts out, right when I say that. I feel like if general Microsoft users couldn't start their computers, we would be like in an actual ground zero panic emergency. Honestly, though, stuff like that has happened in our lifetime. There was that one, what was it, a worm? I remember learning about it in cybersecurity class in college. There was some, like, worm in, like, I think it was the 90s. That, like, straight up destroyed everyone's computer for like a week. Like, it was on national news. Everyone was like, they couldn't use their computers. It was like wild. It was like a planned, it was an actual planned attack. Like the worm got into like everyone's computers through like early 90s internet where there was like no defense against it at all, and then like they actually activated it. Like, it wasn't like a typical virus that just like spreads and then does its thing. It was like an actual activatable virus where like it got into everyone's computers, and then one day they just hit the switch and like everyone's computers died. It was like stuff you'd see on a late night crime drama show, but it actually happened in real life. It's wild. And then there was a lot of other, like, back then it was kind of the Wild West, but there was like other worms that just would find their way in computers and just destroy them instantly. Remember ever getting a virus like that actually crippled my computer once, way back in the day. Then we had to, my mom took my computer to some guy. It was my laptop back in college, high school. I don't think I had a laptop in high school. It had to have been college. But took it to some guy that it was a really basic malware that just locked me out of my password Like, I just couldn't log into my computer. And I'm pretty sure all the guy did was do whatever it is you can do on Microsoft laptops to, like, get in without the password. And then just install malware bytes. And that fixed it. But, like, because I was a college kid that didn't know how computers worked, I had no idea how to get into my laptop if I didn't know the password. Like, that was the limit of my understanding. And I think that's genuinely, like, all the virus did was just changed my password. Or just made it so I couldn't get in. He gave it back, and there was a program called Malware Bytes on my desktop, and that was it. Everything else was fine. My brother downloaded Bawitaba on Kazaa? Are you speaking English? What is that? I don't remember Kazaa. Is Kazaa like LimeWire? Yeah. So you downloaded a Kid Rock song on LimeWire, but not. Destroyed your computer. Love it. That's the way he spelled it. I only ever knew about LimeWire and torrents, which even as a kid that knew nothing about the internet, I knew that torrents were bad news. Yo, Vic, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you. And Sheep, thank you for the 32, tier 2. Thank you so much. I still remember when Napster got shut down. And, like, my entire friend group were, like, in a panic. I like how back then it was like we can't file share like this. We're gonna ruin the music industry. People gotta go buy CDs, and nowadays they just do the same thing, but they make us pay for it. They knew all along, like we cut this down now because later we can do the same thing, but we'll just make them pay for it. They knew exactly what they were doing. Good. We knew how to do it way back then.